I know why you're here. This isn't a random video that just popped up in your feed. You didn't stumble here by accident. You're here because you're searching for something you can't quite name. A sign, a reason, a single thread of hope to hold on to. You are tired, not just the kind of tired that sleep can fix, but a deep, soul-level exhaustion. That heavy, aching feeling in your chest that makes every step feel like a struggle. I know that feeling. You've been pushing so hard for so long, and it feels like you're getting absolutely nowhere. You look around and see everyone else moving forward, and you're left wondering, what's wrong with me? If that is you, then you are in the right place. This message was meant to find you right here, right now. Before we go any further, I need you to hear this, and I need you to really let it sink in. It is okay to feel this way. It is okay to be tired. It is okay to be disappointed, frustrated, and yes, it is even okay to want to give up. These feelings are not a sign of weakness or failure. They are a testament to your humanity. You are a living, breathing person who has been trying, who has been caring, and who has been feeling the weight of it all. To be exhausted under a heavy load doesn't mean you are weak. It means you have been carrying something significant. So, grant yourself permission, right here and now, to simply be human, without judgment. And I want you to reframe what this feeling of wanting to give up actually means. Look at it not as a sign that you are failing, but as undeniable proof that you care deeply about something. You invested your hope, your energy, and your heart into a person, a dream, a goal. The pain you feel is the echo of that investment. It's the proof that you showed up and you fought for something. That act of fighting, regardless of the immediate outcome, is a victory in itself. So many people never even try. They never put their heart on the line, but you did. And the most crucial evidence that the fight isn't over? You are here, right now, listening to this. In your deepest moment of doubt, a part of you is still searching, still seeking a way forward. That tiny, persistent spark is everything. That is your will, and it is still very much alive. I know it feels like you're stuck in a place of no return. Let me offer you an analogy. You are not at the end of the road. You are in the middle of a long, dark tunnel. You've walked so far that the entrance, the light where you started, is no longer visible behind you. And when you look forward, the exit is still too far away to see. This is the most disorienting part of the journey. It feels like you are trapped in the darkness, but the exit is there, waiting. The simple, profound truth is that you are just in the middle. And when you're in the middle, your only job, your singular mission, is not to run, not to panic, and not to see the end. Your only job is to take one more step, just the next one, and then the one after that. The light will appear when you get closer. For now, your entire world can shrink down to that single, manageable step forward. So, how do we move from this place? How do we start to find our footing again? I want to offer you 3 anchors, 3 solid, tangible thoughts you can hold on to when everything else feels like it's shifting beneath you. The first anchor is this. Look back at how far you've already come. Right now, your entire focus is on the mountain in front of you. It's towering, intimidating, and the peak is lost in the clouds. It's all you can see. But I need you to do something different. I need you to turn around. Look down the slope behind you. See the distance between where you are now and where you started? That is not nothing. That ground you've covered is everything. Think about the person you were a year ago, or even 5 years ago. That version of you had not yet faced the specific storms you have now weathered. They had not endured the disappointments you have endured, solved the problems you have solved, or gotten through the long, lonely nights you have survived. That past version of you would look at the person you are today with a sense of awe. They would see a warrior, someone with scars that tell a story of resilience. So, I have a small but powerful task for you. When this video is over, I want you to grab a journal, a notepad, or even the Notes app on your phone. I want you to write down one single obstacle that you have already overcome. It doesn't have to be monumental. Maybe it was getting through a difficult week, or recovering from a heartbreak, or passing a class you thought you'd fail. Write down just one. And as you look at that sentence, I want you to feel the truth of it. You have already been through hard things, and you are still here. You are so much stronger than your current struggle wants you to believe. Now, for the second anchor, I want you to bring your focus from the past to the very immediate present. You are overwhelmed because you are thinking about everything. You're looking at the entire, overwhelming to-do list of rebuilding your life or achieving your dream, and it's paralyzing. So, I want to give you permission to stop. Your mission, right now, is not to solve it all. It is not to figure out the entire path forward. Your mission is infinitely simpler. Find the next right thing. What is the smallest, simplest, most manageable action you can take in this very moment or in the next hour? Your brain might be screaming about big, life-altering decisions, but I want you to whisper back with a small, kind task. Is it making your bed to create a small island of order in the chaos? Is it drinking a full glass of water to care for the body that is carrying you through this? Is it sending one email you've been avoiding or taking a 5-minute walk outside? That is your only objective. Do that one thing. Do it not for the outcome, but for the act itself, to prove to yourself that you can still take a step. And once you've done it, you find the next right thing. And then the next. You are not building a skyscraper today. You are simply laying one brick as perfectly as you can. And brick by brick, moment by moment, you will find that you have built a path forward without even realizing it. Momentum is not built by giant leaps. It is built by a consistent series of small, almost insignificant steps. Finally, the third anchor is the most important one of all, and it's about the future. You have to remember that your story is not over. The most beautiful, inspiring stories we know and love are never about people who sailed through life without any hardship. They are about people who were defeated, who were broken, who lost their way, but who found a single, compelling reason to get back up. Think about your own favorite book or movie. The part that grips you is never the calm beginning. It's the dark moment when all seems lost, the plot twist that changes everything. That is where you are right now. This low point, this chapter of struggle and pain, is not the final chapter. It is the turning point. It is the part of the story that the reader will look back on and think, this is where they almost gave up, but they didn't. This is what made their victory so powerful and meaningful. Your current pain is not the conclusion. It is the necessary tension before the resolution. Do not close the book now. You have no idea what incredible chapters are waiting to be written just a few pages from now. The hero's journey always involves a descent into the unknown, and you, right now, are the hero in the middle of your journey. Stay for the rest of the story. You owe it to yourself to see how it turns out, because I promise you, the best parts are still to come. So, let's take everything we've just talked about, and let's make it real. Let's create a tangible shift right here, right now. This doesn't have to be a monumental, life-altering decision. It can start with a single, conscious breath. So let's do a reset. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just pause. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Now, take a deep, slow breath with me. Fill your lungs completely, and as you do, imagine you are gathering all that weight, all that pressure, all that noise. Hold it for a moment, and now let it go. Release it all with that exhale. Feel the physical sensation of letting that tension drain from your shoulders, your jaw, your chest. In this moment, you are not trying to solve anything. You are simply releasing. You are creating a small pocket of peace for yourself. And from this moment forward, for the next 24 hours, I am giving you a new, singular mission. Your only goal is to be actively, deliberately kind to yourself. That is it. You are officially off the hook from having to fix your entire life today. You are relieved of the duty to be productive, to be optimistic, or to have everything figured out. Your one and only job is to treat yourself with the same gentle compassion you would offer a dear friend who was hurting. This is not a suggestion. It is your prescription. And to make this concrete, I want to give you 3 simple, actionable steps to embody this kindness over the next day. First, I want you to consciously disconnect from the source of the pressure for just 1 hour. This might mean closing your laptop and walking away from the work project. It might mean muting a group chat that fuels your anxiety. It might mean turning off the news or stepping away from the environment that echoes with your frustrations. For 1 solid hour, create a boundary between you and the thing that feels heaviest. This is not running away. This is a strategic retreat to give your mind a chance to remember that it is separate from the problem. It is giving your spirit a brief sanctuary. Second, I want you to move your body. This is non-negotiable. The weight you feel has become physical, and you need to physically shift it. I am not asking you to run a mile or have an intense workout. I am asking you to go for a 10-minute walk, leave your phone behind, or if you must take it, do not check it. Just walk. Pay attention to the feeling of your feet on the ground. Notice the air on your skin. Look at the sky, the trees, the buildings, anything outside of the 4 walls of your own thoughts. This simple act does something profound. It reminds you that you are a physical being in a vast world, and that the cage of your anxiety has a door. Movement changes your state, and right now, changing your state is more important than solving your problems. Third, and this is just as important, I want you to consciously consume hope. Your mind has been feeding on a diet of stress, comparison, and fear. It's time to change the menu. Put on 1 song that you know lifts your spirit, a song that makes you feel powerful or peaceful. Read 1 chapter of a book that you love, one that transports you. Watch a short clip that makes you laugh. This is an active choice to seek out light, and a crucial part of this step is to avoid the things that drain that hope. Specifically, do not scroll through social media. Do not compare your behind-the-scenes struggle with someone else's highlight reel. You are protecting your peace, and that is a radical act of self-kindness when you're on the verge of giving up. Do these 3 things: disconnect, move, and consume hope. For the next 24 hours, let this be your practice. You can return to the fight tomorrow if you must, but for now, you are giving yourself the grace of a single day to just breathe, to just be, and to remember what it feels like to be on your own side. I need you to hear this, and I need you to let these words sink past the doubt and the exhaustion, straight into your core. The world needs what you have. It is waiting for your story, the one that only you can tell. It needs the passion that you might feel is flickering but is not extinguished. It needs your unique, irreplaceable perspective, the one that has been shaped by every joy and every single one of these struggles. Listen to me. It does not need a perfect, polished, never felt pain version of you. It needs the real you, the you who has been through hell, who has the scars to prove it, and who is still standing here today. That is the person who can make a difference. So, let me be perfectly clear. This is not the end of your story. This is not the final chapter. This, right here, is your turning point. This is the moment you will look back on from a place of strength and profound peace, and you will say with so much pride, that was the moment. That was the day I almost quit, but I didn't. That single decision to keep going will become a cornerstone of your strength for the rest of your life. So, from me to you, with every fiber of my being, keep going. Just keep going. It will not always feel this heavy. It will not always be this hard. The clouds will part. The sun will rise again, and it will feel warmer and more beautiful than you can even imagine right now. You have a future self who is so grateful that you didn't give up on them. And I need you to know this one final truth. I am so genuinely, deeply glad that you are still here.